100 Best Physicians of the World. 1. Hippocrates, circa 460 circa 370 BCE. Birthplace, island of Kos, Greece. Career highlights. Known as the father of medicine, Hippocrates is credited with separating medicine from religion and superstition, establishing it as a profession based on observation and study. He authored the Hippocratic Corpus, a collection of texts that laid the foundation for medical practice. 2. Galen, circa 129 circa 216 CE. Birthplace, Pergamum, modern-day Bergama, Turkey. Career highlights. A Greek physician and philosopher, Galen served as a physician to gladiators and later to Roman emperors. He made significant contributions to anatomy, physiology, pathology, pharmacology, and neurology. His works dominated Western and Islamic medical thought for centuries. He received a comprehensive education in philosophy and medicine. 3. Sushruta, circa 6th century BCE. Birthplace, Kingdom of Kashi, modern-day Varanasi, India. Career highlights. Known as the father of surgery, Sushruta authored the Sushruta Samhita, a comprehensive medical text that includes detailed descriptions of surgical techniques, including cataract surgery and plastic surgery. 4. Charaka, circa 4th century BCE. Birthplace, ancient India. Career highlights. Charaka is one of the principal contributors to Ayurveda, the traditional system of medicine in India. He is known for his work on the Charaka Samhita, a foundational text of classical Indian medicine that covers various aspects of medicine, including etiology, diagnosis, treatment, and ethical considerations. 5. Avicenna, Ibn Sina, circa 980-1037 CE. Birthplace, Afshana, near Bukhara, present-day Uzbekistan. Career highlights. A Persian polymath, Avicenna made significant contributions to various fields, including medicine, philosophy, and astronomy. His most notable work, the Canon of Medicine, was a central medical text in both the Western and Islamic worlds for centuries. 6. Al-Razi, Razes, 854-925 CE. Birthplace, Ray, Persia, modern-day Iran. Career highlights. Renowned Persian physician, chemist, and philosopher. He wrote extensively on medicine, including Al-Hawi, a comprehensive medical encyclopedia. He distinguished smallpox from measles and contributed significantly to pediatrics and ophthalmology. 7. Ibn al-Nafis, 1213-1288 CE. Birthplace, Damascus, Syria. Career highlights. Arab physician who first described the pulmonary circulation of blood, challenging Galen's long-held views. He made important contributions to cardiology and medicine in general. 8. Maimonides, Moses ben Maimon, 1138-1204 CE. Birthplace, Córdoba, Spain. Career highlights. Jewish philosopher, theologian, and physician. He served as a personal physician to Sultan Saladin's court in Egypt and wrote influential medical texts, including medical aphorisms and treatise on asthma. 9. Andreas Vesalius, 1514-1564 CE. Birthplace, Brussels, Habsburg, Netherlands. Career highlights. Flemish anatomist and physician, considered the founder of modern human anatomy. Authored De Humani Corporis Fabrica, revolutionizing anatomical knowledge through careful dissections. 10. Ambroise Paré, 1510-1590 CE. Birthplace, Bourg Hersent, France. Career highlights. French surgeon known as the father of modern surgery. Innovated surgical techniques, including ligatures to stop bleeding instead of cauterization, and improved treatment of battlefield wounds. 11. Paracelsus, 1493-1541 CE. Birthplace, Einsiedeln, Switzerland. Career highlights. Swiss physician, alchemist, and philosopher who pioneered the use of chemicals and minerals in medicine, laying the foundations for toxicology and pharmacology. Emphasized observation over tradition in medical practice. Minerals in medicine, laying the foundations for toxicology and pharmacology. 12. William Harvey, 1578-1657 CE. Birthplace, Folkestone, England. Career highlights. Discovered and described the systemic circulation of blood and the function of the heart, fundamentally changing the understanding of human physiology. Married Elizabeth Brown. 13. William Withering, 1741 to 1799 CE. Birthplace, Wellington, England. Career highlights, English physician, botanist, and chemist. Introduced digitalis from foxglove as a treatment for heart failure. 14. René Laennec, 1781 to 1826 CE. Birthplace, Quimper, France. Career highlights, invented the stethoscope and pioneered the study of auscultation. Made key contributions to the understanding of chest diseases, including tuberculosis. 15. Edward Jenner, 1749 to 1823 CE. Birthplace, Berkeley, England. Career highlights, developed the first successful smallpox vaccine in 1796, laying the foundation for immunology. 16. James Lind, 1716 to 1794 CE. Birthplace, Edinburgh, Scotland. Career highlights, Scottish physician who conducted one of the first controlled clinical trials, proving that citrus fruits prevent scurvy. 17. John Snow, 1813 to 1858 CE. Birthplace, York, England. Career highlights, pioneer of epidemiology, traced the source of a cholera outbreak in London to a contaminated water pump, revolutionizing public health. 18. Ignaz Semmelweis, 1818 to 1865 CE. Birthplace, Buda, Kingdom of Hungary. Career highlights, Hungarian physician who introduced hand-washing with chlorinated lime solutions in obstetrical clinics, drastically reducing puerperal fever. 19. Joseph Lister, 1827 to 1912 CE. Birthplace, Upton, England. Career highlights, pioneered antiseptic surgery using carbolic acid, reducing surgical mortality. Known as the father of modern surgery. 20. Rudolf Virchow, 1821 to 1902 CE. Birthplace, Schivelbein, Prussia, now Poland. Career highlights, German physician and pathologist, considered the father of modern pathology. Advocated the cellular theory in disease and public health reform. 21. Robert Koch, 1843 to 1910 CE. Birthplace, Clausthal, Germany. Career highlights, German physician and microbiologist, discovered the causative agents of. 22. Paul Ehrlich, 1854 to 1915 CE. Birthplace, Strelin, Prussia, now Poland. Career highlights, German physician and scientist, pioneer in immunology and chemotherapy, discovered the first effective treatment for syphilis, Salvarsan. 23. Emil von Behring, 1854 to 1917 CE. Birthplace, Hansdorf, Prussia, now Poland. Career highlights, German physiologist and immunologist, developed serum therapy for diphtheria, earning the first Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1901. 24. William Osler, 1849 to 1919 CE. Birthplace, Bond Head, Canada. Career highlights, Canadian physician, co-founder of Johns Hopkins Hospital, father of modern medicine, for revolutionizing medical education with bedside teaching. 25. William Stewart Halstead, 1852 to 1922 CE. Birthplace, New York City, USA. Career highlights, American surgeon, pioneered surgical techniques including radical mastectomy, use of rubber gloves, and advances in anesthesia. 26. Harvey Cushing, 1869 to 1939 CE. Birthplace, Cleveland, USA. Career highlights, American neurosurgeon, known as the father of modern neurosurgery, described Cushing's disease and developed surgical techniques for brain tumors. 27. Walter Reed, 1851 to 1902 CE. Birthplace, Belroy, Virginia, USA. Career highlights, U.S. Army physician, confirmed that yellow fever is transmitted by mosquitoes, leading to major public health advances. 28. Carlos Finley, 1833 to 1915 CE. Birthplace, Camagüey, Cuba. Career highlights, Cuban physician, proposed that mosquitoes transmit yellow fever, which later influenced Walter Reed's work. 29. Paul Broca, 1824 to 1880 CE. Birthplace, Saint-Foy-le-Grande, France. Career highlights, French physician and anatomist, discovered the brain region responsible for speech production, now called Broca's area. 30. Jean-Martin Charcot, 1825 to 1893 CE. Birthplace, Paris, France. Career highlights: French neurologist, studied neurological disorders such as multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and hysteria, mentor to Sigmund Freud. 31. Alois Alzheimer, 1864 to 1915 CE. Birthplace: Marktbreit, Germany. Career highlights: German psychiatrist and neuropathologist, first described the pathological features of Alzheimer's disease, including amyloid plaques and neurofibrillary tangles. 32. James Parkinson, 1755 to 1824 CE. Birthplace: Shoreditch, London, England. Career highlights: English physician and surgeon, first described Parkinson's disease in an essay on the shaking palsy, 1817. 33. Joseph Babinski, 1857–1932 CE. Birthplace: Paris, France. Career highlights: French-Polish neurologist, described the Babinski sign, an important reflex in neurological diagnosis. 34. Hans Christian Gram, 1853–1938 CE. Birthplace: Copenhagen, Denmark. Career highlights: Danish bacteriologist, developed the Gram staining technique, still used to classify bacteria. 35. Kitasato Shibasaburo, 1853–1931 CE. Birthplace: Kitasato, Japan. Career highlights: Japanese physician and bacteriologist, co-discovered the infectious agent of bubonic plague and contributed to the development of a tetanus antitoxin. 36. Hideo Noguchi, 1876–1928 CE. Birthplace: Inawashiro, Japan. Career highlights: Japanese bacteriologist, discovered the agent of syphilis in the brain and studied yellow fever in Africa. 37. Wu Lian Tai, 1879–1960 CE. Birthplace: Penang, Malaysia. Career highlights: Chinese Malaysian physician, led the fight against the Manchurian plague, 1910–1911, and pioneered the use of face masks to prevent airborne transmission. 38. Niels Ryberg Finsen, 1860–1904 CE. Birthplace: Tórshavn, Faroe Islands. Career highlights: Danish physician and scientist, won the 1903 Nobel Prize in Medicine for developing phototherapy to treat lupus vulgaris, skin tuberculosis. 39. Albert Schweitzer, 1875–1965 CE. Birthplace: Kaisersberg, Germany, now France. Career highlights: Alsatian physician, theologian, and humanitarian, founded a hospital in Lambaréné, Gabon. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1952. 40. Norman Bethune, 1890–1939 CE. Birthplace: Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada. Career highlights: Canadian physician and surgeon, pioneered mobile blood transfusion units in wartime and advanced surgical techniques in China. 41. Alexander Fleming, 1881–1955 CE. Birthplace: Lockfield, Scotland. Career highlights: Scottish bacteriologist, discovered penicillin in 1928, launching the antibiotic era and saving millions of lives worldwide. 42. Howard Florey, 1898–1968 CE. Birthplace: Adelaide, Australia. Career highlights: Australian pathologist, developed penicillin as a practical antibiotic for clinical use alongside Ernst Boris Chain and Alexander Fleming. 43. Jonas Salk, 1914–1995 CE. Birthplace: New York City, USA. Career highlights: American virologist, developed the first effective polio vaccine in 1955, preventing a major childhood disease. 44. Albert Sabin, 1906–1993 CE. Birthplace: Białystok, Poland. Career highlights: Polish-American physician, developed the oral polio vaccine, which became key to global polio eradication. 45. Sidney Farber, 1903–1973 CE. Birthplace: Buffalo, New York, USA. Career highlights: American pathologist, father of modern chemotherapy, pioneered treatments for childhood leukemia. 46. Charles R. Drew, 1904–1950 CE. Birthplace: Washington, D.C., USA. Career highlights: African-American surgeon and researcher, developed large-scale blood banks and improved blood storage techniques during World War II. 47. Virginia Apgar, 1909–1974 CE. Birthplace: Westfield, New Jersey, USA. Career highlights. American obstetrical anesthesiologist, developed the APGAR score to assess newborn health immediately after birth. 48. Helen B. Taussig, 1898 to 1986 CE. Birthplace, Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA. Career highlights. American cardiologist, co-developed the Blalock-Taussig shunt, saving children with congenital heart defects, blue baby syndrome. 49. Thomas Starzl, 1926 to 2017 CE. Birthplace, Le Mars, Iowa, USA. Career highlights. American surgeon, father of modern transplantation, performed first successful liver transplants and developed immunosuppressive therapy. 50. Joseph E. Murray, 1919 to 2012 CE. Birthplace, Milford, Massachusetts, USA. Career highlights. American surgeon, performed the first successful human kidney transplant in 1954. Awarded the 1990 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. 51. Christiane Barnard, 1922 to 2001 CE. Birthplace, Beaufort West, South Africa. Career highlights. South African cardiac surgeon, performed the world's first successful human heart transplant in 1967. 52. Norman Shumway, 1923 to 2006 CE. Birthplace, Boston, Massachusetts, USA. Career highlights. American surgeon, pioneered heart transplantation in the United States and developed long-term survival strategies post-transplant. 53. Michael E. DeBakey, 1908 to 2008 CE. Birthplace, Lake Charles, Louisiana, USA. Career highlights. American cardiovascular surgeon, developed coronary bypass surgery, artificial heart devices, and advanced vascular surgery techniques. 54. Denton Cooley, 1920-2016 CE. Birthplace, Houston, Texas, USA. Career highlights. American heart surgeon, performed the first implantation of a total artificial heart and pioneered pediatric heart surgery. 55. René Favaloro, 1923 to 2000 CE. Birthplace, La Plata, Argentina. Career highlights. Argentine cardiac surgeon, pioneered coronary artery bypass surgery using the saphenous vein graft. 56. Andreas Grunzig, 1939 to 1985 CE. Birthplace, Dresden, Germany. Career highlights. German cardiologist, developed balloon angioplasty, revolutionizing treatment of coronary artery disease. 57. Bernard Loan, 1921 to 2021 CE. Birthplace, Utena, Lithuania. Career highlights. American cardiologist, invented the direct current defibrillator and advocated for global anti-nuclear campaigns. 58. Magdi Yacoub, 1935. Birthplace, Belbis, Egypt. Career highlights. Egyptian-British cardiothoracic surgeon, pioneer in heart and heart-lung transplantation, particularly in the UK. 59. Gazi Yasargil, 1925. Birthplace, Lice, Turkey. Career highlights. Turkish neurosurgeon, father of microneurosurgery, developed techniques using the operating microscope for brain surgery. 60. Peter Safar, 1924 to 2003 CE. Birthplace, Vienna, Austria. Career highlights. Austrian-American physician, father of CPR, developed modern cardiopulmonary resuscitation techniques and emergency medicine. 61. Paul Farmer, 1959 to 2022 CE. Birthplace, North Adams, Massachusetts, USA. Career highlights. American physician and anthropologist, co-founder of Partners in Health, dedicated life to providing healthcare in Haiti, Rwanda, and other resource-limited regions. 62. Atul Gawande, 1965. Birthplace, Brooklyn, New York, USA. Career highlights. American surgeon, public health researcher, and writer, known for work on surgical safety, healthcare systems, and best practices in medicine. 63. Anthony S. Fauci, 1940. Birthplace, Brooklyn, New York, USA. Career highlights. American immunologist, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, key figure in HIV, AIDS research and COVID-19 response. 64. Devi Shetty, 1953. Birthplace, Kotha, Karnataka, India. Career highlights. Indian cardiac surgeon, founder of Narayana Health, known for affordable heart surgery programs and healthcare innovation. 65. Naresh Trehan, 1945, birthplace, Batala, Punjab, India, career highlights, Indian cardiovascular and cardiothoracic surgeon, founder of Medanta, the Medicity, advanced cardiac surgery and heart transplantation in India. 66. Denis Mukwege, 1955, birthplace, Bukavu, Democratic Republic of the Congo, career highlights, Congolese gynecologist, founder of Panzi Hospital, specializes in treating women victims of sexual violence, Nobel Peace Prize laureate 2018. 67. Catherine Hamlin, 1924 to 2020 CE, birthplace, Sydney, Australia, career highlights, Australian obstetrician and gynecologist, co-founded the Addis Ababa Fistula Hospital in Ethiopia, treating thousands of women with childbirth injuries. 68. Reginald Hamlin, 1924 to 1993 CE, birthplace, New Zealand, career highlights, Australian obstetrician, co-founded Addis Ababa Fistula Hospital with Catherine Hamlin, focused on surgical repair of obstetric fistulas. 69. Hans Rosling, 1948 to 2017 CE, birthplace, Uppsala, Sweden, career highlights, Swedish physician and public health expert, co-founder of Gapminder Foundation, popularized global health data visualization. 70. Carlo Urbani, 1956 to 2003 CE, birthplace, Castelplanio, Italy, career highlights, Italian physician and microbiologist, first identified SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, in 2003 and helped implement global containment measures. 71. Luc Montagnier, 1932 to 2022 CE, birthplace, Chabris, France, career highlights, French virologist, co-discovered HIV as the cause of AIDS, awarded the 2008 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. 72. Françoise Barré-Sinoussi, 1947, birthplace, Paris, France, career highlights, French virologist, co-discovered HIV, awarded the 2008 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. 73. Peter Doherty, 1940, birthplace, Brisbane, Australia, career highlights, Australian immunologist, awarded the Nobel Prize in 1996 for discoveries in immune system recognition of virus-infected cells. 74. Rita Levi Montalcini, 1909 to 2012 CE, birthplace, Turin, Italy, career highlights, Italian neurologist, discovered nerve growth factor, NGF, awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1986. 75. Elizabeth Blackwell, 1821 to 1910 CE, birthplace, Bristol, England, career highlights, first woman to receive a medical degree in the United States, 1849, pioneer in promoting women's medical education. 76. Mary Edwards Walker, 1832 to 1919 CE, birthplace, Oswego, New York, USA, career highlights, American physician, Civil War surgeon, only woman to receive the Medal of Honor. 77. Virginia Apgar, 1909 to 1974 CE, birthplace, Westfield, New Jersey, USA, career highlights, developed the Apgar score to evaluate newborn health immediately after birth, pioneering obstetric anesthesiologist. 78. Helen Brooke Taussig, 1898 to 1986 CE, birthplace, Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA, career highlights, co-developed the Blalock-Taussig shunt, pioneer in pediatric cardiology. 79. Paul Farmer, 1959 to 2022 CE, birthplace, North Adams, Massachusetts, USA, career highlights, co-founder of Partners in Health, dedicated life to healthcare for impoverished communities worldwide. 80. Atul Gawande, 1965, birthplace, Brooklyn, New York, USA, career highlights, surgeon, writer, and public health researcher, known for work on surgical safety, healthcare quality, and global health systems. 81. Anthony Fauci, 1940, birthplace, Brooklyn, New York, USA, career highlights, American immunologist, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID, key figure in HIV, AIDS research and COVID-19 pandemic response. 82. Shinya Yamanaka, 1962, birthplace, Osaka, Japan, career highlights, Japanese physician and stem cell researcher. Discovered induced pluripotent stem cells, iPSCs, Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2012. 83. Edward Jenner, 1749–1823 CE, birthplace, Berkeley, Gloucestershire, England, career highlights, English physician, pioneered the smallpox vaccine, laying the foundation for modern immunology. 84. Louis Pasteur, 1822–1895 CE, birthplace, Dole, France, career highlights, French microbiologist and chemist, developed vaccines for rabies and anthrax, proved germ theory of disease. 85. Robert Gallo, 1937, birthplace, Waterbury, Connecticut, USA, career highlights, American biomedical researcher, co-discovered HIV as the cause of AIDS and developed the first HIV blood test. 86. Luc Montagnier, 1932–2022 CE, birthplace, Chabris, France, career highlights, French virologist, co-discovered HIV as the cause of AIDS, Nobel Prize laureate in 2008. 87. Françoise Barré-Sinoussi, 1947, birthplace, Paris, France, career highlights, French virologist, co-discovered HIV, awarded the 2008 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. 88. Craig Venter, 1946, birthplace, Salt Lake City, Utah, USA, career highlights, American geneticist and biotechnologist, sequenced the human genome, founded Celera Genomics. 89. Elizabeth Blackburn, 1948, birthplace, Hobart, Tasmania, Australia, career highlights, Australian-American molecular biologist, co-discovered telomerase and its role in aging, Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2009. 90. Carol Greider, 1961, birthplace, San Diego, California, USA, career highlights, American molecular biologist, co-discovered telomerase, Nobel Prize in Physiology of Medicine in 2009. 91. Craig Venter, 1946, birthplace, Salt Lake City, Utah, USA, career highlights, American geneticist and biotechnologist, sequenced the human genome, founded Celera Genomics. 92. Paul Lauterbur, 1929–2007 CE, birthplace, Sydney, Ohio, USA, career highlights, American chemist and medical researcher, developed magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2003. 93. Peter Mansfield, 1933–2017 CE, birthplace, London, England, career highlights, English physicist, advanced MRI technology for medical imaging, Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2003. 94. Emil von Behring, 1854–1917 CE, birthplace, Hansdorf, Germany, career highlights, German physiologist, developed serum therapy for diphtheria, awarded the first Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1901. 95. Robert Koch, 1843–1910 CE, birthplace, Clausthal, Germany, career highlights, German physician and microbiologist, discovered the causative agents of tuberculosis, cholera, and anthrax, Nobel Prize in 1905. 96. William Osler, 1849–1919 CE, birthplace, Bond Head, Ontario, Canada, career highlights, Canadian physician, one of the founding fathers of modern medicine, emphasized bedside teaching and medical education. 97. Thomas Hodgkin, 1798–1866 CE, birthplace, Pentonville, London, England, career highlights, English physician, first described Hodgkin's lymphoma, pioneer in pathology and preventive medicine. 98. William Harvey, 1578–1657 CE, birthplace, Folkestone, England, career highlights, English physician, discovered the circulation of blood and function of the heart. 99. Hippocrates, circa 460 c. 370 BCE, birthplace, Kos, Greece, career highlights, Greek physician, father of medicine, established medical ethics and systematic clinical observation. 100. Galen, 129 c. 216 CE. Birthplace, Pergamon, Asia Minor, modern Turkey. Career highlights: Greek physician, made foundational contributions to anatomy, physiology, and medicine, influenced Western medicine for over a millennium.